beszáll majd az én oldalról, vagy esetleg majd visszanézi később a streamet Facebookon, vagyis Twitchen, vagy YouTube-on. Szóval múltkor ugye nagyon sokat szenvedtem azzal, hogy átfordítsam azt a hullát, és aztán a végére mégsem sikerült. Utána pedig egy fél órával később, miután már vége lett a streamnek, mégis megpróbáltam, és akkor természetesen sikerült. Szóval remélem most nagyon gyorsan túl leszünk ezen, és folytathatjuk a Blacksad Under the Skin című játékot, ahol egy macskával nyomozunk. Úgyhogy kezdjünk hozzá. Vagy mégsem, ugyanis kilépett a játék. Nagyszerű, hihetetlenül jó. Már megint kezdődik az ilyen nagy, hatalmas, szerencsés játék, menet. Úgyhogy mindjárt vissza is lépünk. Oké, megvan. Jó úton haladunk ahhoz, hogy tovább szenvedjünk ezzel a játékkal. És most az ezt végig kell hallgatni újra az egészet. És akárhányszor nem sikerül, mindig végig kell hallgatni majd.
Maybe I spoke too soon when I said that poker is easy for a good detective. Even when you play to lose, it's best to win the occasional hand to avoid suspicion. But with Quince, it was just impossible.
Well, I'll be damned! I don't believe this!
See what we mean, Farnham?
I still don't get why you keep coming for more, boys. I'm starting to think you all lose on purpose. In which case, you're about to have a blast.
Poor Farnham. Came looking to make big bucks in the city with his boxing, and he's gonna lose it all with poker.
I hope your counseling will make up for it.
Yeah, so how can I be of help?
Those there athletes hooking up with each other, like Al Stone and Helen Moore.
I see you subscribe to What's News. Yeah, my star boxer, the reigning champion. He's having an affair with America's sweetheart. Hey, I got nothing against those two idiots falling in love. Don't get me wrong, but it's taking a toll on his performance. I don't think he'll lose against Yale, but I'm starting to worry a bit. You happy now?
Sure thing. Although, there is something else.
Come on, spit it out. I want to play.
Homicidal boxers like Bobby Yale.
Ha! That's some piece of news, huh? Hey, I don't know if he did it, but the real problem is that the fight against my champ Stone might not even frickin' happen. The good news is that I've almost convinced the governor to let him out of prison on the day of the fight. Under police escort, that is. I bet you the audience gets a kick out of that. Come on, let's steal another hand before Quince accuses us of trying to break his winning streak.
Ain't gonna happen. Gentlemen, I suggest you never tell your sons about this game, unless you want to lose their respect.
Wait, you mean our sons actually respect us?
I hear you. There's no way to set boys straight these days. They don't even respond to a good old beating.
I dare say Texan boys do respond to a good beating.
Hey, careful, Quince. You're talking to a pro. So, Kenny told me you had quite a house full.
How many kids you got in that house full of yours?
Na igen. És itt lesz az, hogy vissza kell emlékeznünk arra, hogy mit beszélgettünk ezzel a szarvassal.
That son of a bitch was about to choke on his own vomit. If I'd been a communist, perhaps the vision of a millionaire choking on his own vomit would have made my day. Even so, I doubt I could have just stood there and watched him die. Unfortunately, I didn't break a sweat trying to save him.
Ez most komolyan ennyire néz lehet, hogy
How many kids you got in that house full of
szenvedni
yours?
vele, vagy ezt nem értem. Nincs más módja, csak hogy nyomkodom a space. Kurva egyszerűnek tűnik. És egyszerűen nem működik. Nem... Se kisebb sebességgel, se
That
nagyobb
son of a bitch was
sebességgel,
about to choke on his own
se
vomit.
ütemre. Én nem tudom mi van.
If I'd been a communist, perhaps the vision of a
És ugye az a baj,
millionaire
hogy az
choking on his
egyetlen
own
jó
vomit would have
megoldás.
made my day. Even so, I doubt I could have just stood there and watched him die. No, deserving or not, the man would live.
Ez az. Végre sikerült. Jézusom. Kurva életbe. Fú, bezzeg. Nem hiszem el.
Six, well, that's something. I don't know how you deal with all of them.
All boys?
Does it have to be now?
Oh, never let Quince near one of your daughters.
Come on, Folly. Children are sacred. I won't lay a
Cassidy.
finger on them until they're 12. After that, well... let's just say... some men have needs that can only be met by a young girl that age, if you know what I mean. Are you all right, Farnham?
That damn eagle represents the lowest scum of our society. There goes your winning streak, you sick bastard.
Ez egy nagyon jó kérdés. Mi történik, ha beköpöm, és mi történik, ha megtartom a titkát? Hát én most beköpöm, bazd.
Sooner or later, the police are gonna bust your ass. Quince.
What the hell are you talking about?
I bet you're as bad at hiding those poor girls as you are at keeping that ace up your sleeve.
What? You lying piece of shit.
Quince?
Don't believe a word he's saying, Frank.
Don't you dare call me Frank. Billy Bob.
It's 500 more. For washing up.
It's a deal.
Ja, ez volt a jó
Good
döntés.
call, Farnham. I owe you one. Please, take that flying scumbag's tokens. And mine too, if you want them. I'm feeling generous. Hey, turns out the governor accepted my suggestion to let Bobby Yell out of prison on the day of the fight. Hey, this is turning out to be the perfect night. If you decide to go ahead with your new venture, call me, Farnham.
Your behavior at last night's game was utterly insulting. Never contact me again or I'll put an end to your pathetic life. If our common acquaintance should ask you about your business endeavors, tell him that boxing is too violent for you. Signed, Frank Cassidy. My own tracks would be covered the following morning when Cassidy read this note from Farnham.
Dear Mr. Cassidy, though I'm grateful for your kind help, last night's game made me realize that boxing is just too violent for a peaceful Texan like myself. I have decided to invest elsewhere. Yours sincerely, Howard M. Farnham II. Damn Texans.
Jó, túl vagyunk ezen a részen is. Fú, basszus.
As for me, it was the first time in days that I had gone to bed without my daily. A real shame. Nothing like a bruised body to help you to sleep like a baby. Maybe I should have given myself a beating. Blacksad.
Finally, I need you at the gym now, please.
Valaki
It was like this when I got here.
Did you touch or move anything in here?
Only the phone.
Good. Calm down. I'll take care of this. Had you already finished looking through these papers?
I wish.
Well, I guess you'll enjoy sorting all this again.
Hát,
Not that I suspected otherwise, but it's obvious they weren't looking for money. Looks like the burglar isn't interested in bureaucracy.
Did they take anything?
No, although... When you went in the hospital room to get your purse, did you get the gun as well?
Yes. Isn't it there? I put it back. I'd rather not go through that again.
I see.
jó, hát ennyi volt. Ja nem, még itt is van papír.
Bingo.
What is it?
Nothing. Just a freshly signed contract.
Lehetséges, hogy ugyanaz a lábnyom? Aha, ugyanaz. Ugyanaz a lábnyom, mint lent az edzőteremben a festékben. Mindjárt megnézzük, mit tudott összekötni. Nincs itt a lábnyom, amit az iskola, vagy az irodában találtunk. Nem jó. Annyira vakon vagyok most így hirtelen, hogy... Jó, mondjuk ez
It's pretty
egyértelmű
clear
volt.
that Helen Moore's cigarette case was a gift from O'Leary. Na jó. Nyomozunk még egy kicsit, ha van lehetőségünk, körülnézünk. Jaj, te nem állsz arrébb? Nagyon jó, akkor csak itt az irodában tudjuk kideríteni, hogy mi lehet a következő nyom. Nagyszerű, akkor kínlódjunk még egy kicsit. It looks like O'Leary has rigged the fight between Stone and Yale.
Jó, van még itt. Van még itt nyom. következtetés. Ezt előbb is már próbáltam, nem? Na jó. Ezt eddig miért nem láttam? Még gondolom nem túl sok fontos dolog van benne.
What are you doing?
Do you like sardines?
Excuse me?
Do you like sardines?
Ugh.
Kukát eddig nem tudtam megnézni. Vagy csak hülye vagyok, és még megtudtam, csak nem néztem meg. Jó. És még mindig nem tudok kimenni. Na de. Na végre. Most... Mit
Is
is?
this yours?
I think it belongs to the new cleaning lady. Mary just wasn't working out, so she left.
Clarice Freeman?
Yes. You think she did this?
Itt is van egy kártya. Nem bírom felszedni se. Ezen gondolom még mindig semmi újat nem találunk. Menj már le! Jó. Hoppá. Na menjél már le. Nem lehet most lemenni? Akkor felmegyünk. Fel se lehet menni. Hát most beszorultunk el. Jó, hogy a takarító nő meglátta, hogy kitört be az irodába. Valószínűleg el is kapták, nem?
Wait here, please.
Hát jó, elkapták. Persze. Mi ez a karmolás?
Could be a knife wound. The murder was brutal. Damn.
Hát ez nem jó. Volt 2 gyerek is.
I can just picture her saying, "Honey, I found a job. We're finally gonna make ends meet." I want you to call the police, son, and then go straight to a friend's house. Don't even think about going home, and definitely don't come back here.
I'm staying at a friend's house. I haven't even set foot in my father's place yet.
Good. Do you have the keys? If the murderer didn't find what he was looking for, that might be his next stop, if he hasn't been there yet. For once I had the keys to the place, which meant I wouldn't have to use my lockpicks or...
Nem már. Hát ezt elviszem megint, ez a space-es szar. Ja, Isten. Oh, végre. Jó, át kell nézni ezt a lakást.
It doesn't look like anyone picked the lock. I seem to recall Sonia being mad about the pictures, but who knows?
Na.
It looks like Dunn had already begun to move his things. Dunn? Thorpe? No idea. And these two, they look familiar.
Miért ilyen homályos, amikor rázomolok a cuccra, de különben másnál meg nem ilyen. Legalábbis amilyen videókat láttam az alapján, nincs ilyen problémájuk.
It's hard to believe that a pair of boxing fists could play something like this, although I'm sure he had the lungs for it.
Azt már átnéztem.
Look at that. The guy sure had good taste. Today, everything's an art. So what next? The art of hopscotch?
Mhm. Álltsd le, álltsd le. Hát remélem nem licenszes ez a zene. Remélem csak a játékos csinálták.
Ready-made meals on airplane trays in front of the TV. Who would have thought we'd end up eating like this? Dunn died 4 days ago, and that lettuce still looks okay. Sardines. It's been open for a few hours.
És ugyanilyen szardíniás rongyot találtunk a kukában, a boxtelenben. Biztos, hogy volt itt valaki, aki
Now I
aztán
see how
később oda
Dunn
is
bought the
elment.
apartment he was going to share with Mary. This place has to be empty in 2 weeks for the new owners. I wonder if Sonia knows about this.
Összekötöm ezt a kettőt.
It's pretty clear that the burglar came by the house before heading to the gym, which means he probably didn't find what he was looking for in here.
És mi a... Mi az új nyom vajon? Új következtetés. Hát nem.
If she's still in love, why does she claim she hates him? What is she hiding?
Jó, szóval az a nő hazudozik nekünk.
Could this be the origin of Sonia's interest in business management?
Itt elég sok mindent meg lehet nézni, de nem találunk semmiféle új érdekes nyomot.
What's this doing here?
Vagy mégis?
One of the very few teen idols who only got better with age.
Nem lehet kikapcsolni a zenét sem, meg ezt a csengős genyót sem. ezt nem hiszem
Elaine. I think that was Dunn's wife's name, according to Jake. Wow. Could Dunn really afford such luxuries? Or did he only want to impress Mary?
Itt még ezt a kis fotót nem lehet megnézni? Hát ez is valami nyomot.
You still looked at her every morning? So many years later, with a new love? Maybe we don't need to forget. Maybe pain just transforms into, I don't know, something. This is too private.
Jó, még itt van valami szoba. Ide meg tudjuk nézni, hogy be lehet menni. Hát igen, ez egy WC, szóval ez nem túl érdekes. Szerintem ennyi volt. Mehetünk tovább. Vagy nem. Lehet, hogy mégse.
As I glanced at the telephone, I remembered the weekly password for O'Leary's illegal gambling operation and the reward he had given me for finding Yale. I had managed to make my own dirty money by ratting out the Eagle Pimp during our poker game. How much damage could a small bet do? What harm could I do? Only the invisible type.
Jó, itt a konyhában is körülnéztünk. Állj már le valahogy. Nem lehet egyszerűen megállítani. Itt se tudunk kimenni nyilván. Itt is voltunk már. Aha.
Is this how he got in?
Lehet, hogy így jutott be. Elég kicsi lyuknak tűnik. Lehúzta az ablakot, olyan. Gondolom. Ó, ez az irányítás, bazzeg. Jaj, Istenem. De most menjél már ki. Vagy még itt van valami esetleg? De nincs semmi. Jó, akkor valószínűleg különben az a következő, megy már, következő lépés, hogy összekötünk valamit. Ami azt jelenti, hogy lehet, hogy itt maradunk örökre. viszont akkor ez mi a harmadik vajon? Hát nem. Aki kutakodott az irodában, az volt ott az edzőteremben is nyilván. De hogy ki lehetett az is, hogy mit tudnék még ehhez összekötni? Oléri járhatott ott. Létezik? Nem, nem, jó. Jó. Semmi ötletem nincs. És innen enélkül amúgy nem lehet kimenni akkor ezek szerint. Nem. Egyéb nyom nincs. Semmi nincs amúgy. Sütőn sincs semmi. Szekrényben még nem néztünk be.
Another empty closet.
Hát itt biztos nem lesz semmi érdekes. Ágy alatt esetleg. Fürdőszoba. Sehol nincs semmi. Hogy állítsam el ezt a forgó szart? Valahogy. Semmi. Menjünk már. Nem mi lehet oda menni.
I'd say O'Leary has threatened Stone with ruining Moore's career.
Oké. Nem lehet az, aki járkált, az a gyík? Vagy mi ez? Szóval nem, ő, nem az ő a nyom. Másra már rá se lehet nézni. Annyit úgy értem, hogy itt a képre például már rá se lehet nézni.
No matter how hard I look, I'm not getting anywhere. I need to talk with Sonia, and maybe with her
Na
Uncle
végre.
Tim.
Végre észrevette, hogy itt semmi más nincs.
It brings back, I don't know.
Good memories?
An optimist, are we? It's like remembering the last day of summer. Scenes full of joy, picturesque landscapes, and yet the light is faint and the air is still, the calm before the storm.
I know that feeling.
I figured that much. I can see it in your eyes. We met in the army. We were all professional athletes. They called us the Olympic Five.
Ez a gyík lehet a gyík, ez nem tudom mi ez komolyan, na mindegy. Szóval lehet, hogy ez volt az orvos a kórházban.
Who's the guy on the left?
Ah, Viktor Sukovsky, the athlete. You've probably heard of his medals.
Hey, isn't that Craig Spano? The guy on the Morley's billboards?
Yes, indeed. Our captain. He was the oldest, after all, and star of the New York Warriors. He was an orphan, you know. But he loved the sport so much that he said baseball was his family.
Who's the guy on the right?
Angus Mitchell, our combat medic, and a doctor with the New York Warriors, which is how he met Spanow. It was Spanow who got him assigned to our platoon.
Was Dunn already boxing?
Yes, he was. I had already seen him fight before I even met him. He was as humble in the ring as he was in life. He'd always let his rivals take the initiative. I remember how he barely dodged the blows. If you didn't look at his feet, it seemed like he wasn't even moving. And the footwork, pure dancing. You could almost hear the music. The song would play until his opponent was exhausted. Then came the drum roll, followed by Dunn's victory by KO.
What about you?
I had just signed with the Milestones. I hadn't even played my first game, but people said I had a bright future ahead of me.
But the war got in the way of that bright future.
Huh? No, I made it big when I came back.
Megint lefagyott a
Best time
kamerám.
of my life. Don't you remember that cop at the hospital? The one who let me in exchange for an autograph? Trust me, nobody calls you Iron Arm if you're just sitting on the bench. Who would have thought that I'd end up becoming Tim Iron Legs Thorpe?
Ezt nem hiszem el. Eddig jó volt, minden működött. Most meg ez. Na hát.